Hey, yo, what's good? What's good? Hey, man,
What's good?
appreciate y'all tuning in. Y'all already know what we want y'all to do. Go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Make sure that y'all share the live. You know what I'm
Share the
saying?
live.
Y'all share the live, man. And we appreciate y'all. It's been a lot going on. I got a few people to bring in front of the congregation.
Go ahead, man.
I'm
Go
not going to do
ahead.
it right now.
Okay.
You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? But just know that. Uh, I would like to start. Well, I would like to say, Coach Trevon, you would definitely be brought in front of the congregation. There are some other people that will be brought in front of the congregation, but
He ain't
just
even
know
playing
that.
again.
But go ahead, man. You
He,
good? Go,
oh Lord,
go ahead.
this
Go
man
ahead.
bringing. He done bring people in front of the congregation. They weren't even outside this weekend. That
Hey,
crazy.
man, you ain't got to be outside, man. Hey, hey. Sometimes your past can haunt you, man. It just comes back to the forefront. All right.
For
So
sure.
it's just one of those things. I always tell people, you can tell me anything.
For sure.
Now, when I find out it's not the truth, then I have to come back and expose you. That's what it is. You
For
feel
sure.
me? I got no reason to believe that somebody else will lie to me. Why? Why would they lie? It's just something small. Like I don't get it though. But what's up, man? How's your weekend?
How was my
How
weekend?
was your
Or
weekend?
do I have something I want to talk about real quick?
Oh, okay. Do you, do you,
Because I don't want to. I don't. My weekend wasn't that good, if I must be honest. But before I get into the things that weren't good about my weekend, I would like to give a big shout out, man, to Trotwood 7U today. They took Bessemer 7U, the number 2 team, ranked in the country, possibly, down to the wire in Alabama. Um, keep trying to tell y'all about them Trotwood boys, man. The 6U already on the map. If hey, bruh, if we had the time and 7U had possibly another spot open, I would definitely say, man, Trotwood 7U is a team to look out for, man. A team that need to kind of have a hat in the mix, man. Because I'm telling y'all, man, that Trotwood boys, them guys out of Ohio, they're definitely stepping it up. They are definitely a team to be reckoned with. Again, I think they gave Bessemer something that they never seen before. But shout out to Bessemer 7U for pulling the game out and doing what they typically do, um, which is come back and win football games, man. Before we even started, I wanted to get that shout out to that, man. And then I want to give one more, Ken. I want to give a shout out to the West Side Wildcats for revenging themselves and beating PVP 11U today. You feel what I'm saying? For me, man, before we get into a lot of other stuff, Ken, I really want to know what's the goal, PvP? What's the goal, man? What are y'all trying to accomplish, bro? Are y'all just trying to be a team that win the Super Bowl again? Again, y'all already did that. But are you trying to be a team that win the Super Bowl again? What's the goal, bro? Like, what's the goal, dog? What are y'all trying to accomplish, bro? Because if so, man, I ain't nobody, bro. I ain't nobody. But come on, bro. Tell us what the goal is. Put it on the Instagram or something. The goal is to, in December, to what? What the heck is the goal, bro? You feel what I'm saying? I think I know what the goal of the West Side Wildcats is. I think we're going to see the West Side Wildcats in December, bro. I think them folks got a goal. But PvP, after today, after this weekend, what's the goal? You feel what I'm saying? And one more shout out, Ken. Shout out to the Frankford Chargers. They took a loss yesterday. They bounced back on stepped on. It looked like stepped on got stepped on. You feel what I'm saying, Ken? It looked like stepped on got stepped on.
did you get the score for that?
Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken, you ever somebody ever ask you what's the scope? And you say a lot to a little. A
Hey,
lot to a little.
a lot. Hey, man, I told them boys, man. Look,
I
bro.
don't think stepped on scored.
Hey,
Hey,
so
look, I turned the light. I turned it off after they got the 20 plus to 0. I don't think they scored, Ken.
Hey man, hold on. So let me go ahead. See, you wasn't even gonna come. Nope. I wasn't even gonna bring you to the forefront. Nope. Listen, son. Listen,
No, you ain't
son.
balling. You got a balling
Hold
shirt
on.
up. You grabbed it.
Hey, there you
Ball that
go,
white
right
shirt.
there.
There you go.
Stay in a rec team's place. You're not a national team, bro. Okay? You need to understand that. You sat there and you told anybody that will listen that stepped on is here to stay. Stepped on is gonna step on them. We don't have to worry. Good thing we got sense that we didn't select you. Because if I went off your word, I'll be like this man, like yesterday.
Yep.
Damn, Nuke, Coach Nuke. I mean, my God, man, you let them folks blast you. Nah, man, you not ready, bro. I seen it when I first seen your team. Y'all very undersized. If speed, which they showed in the rare breed game, but there's levels. You're not on rare breed's level. Speed can actually win you games if you can coach it. And I ain't saying you ain't a coach, but it's time for PTD. It's time for Stepped On. It's time for my guys, man. CDJ.
You got a
It's
ball up.
time. Listen, 404, I think they took a bad loss. So it's time for 404 to understand. Get back to Mayfield type games. All right. Y'all not ready for the national stage. This is just that. All right.
Hey, hold up. Hold up. Why you bringing it up? One thing I don't like, man. Don't message me when you win, but don't message me when you lose. See, you brought up 449, you. I wasn't going to say nothing, Ken. I wasn't going to say nothing. But since you brought them up, they messaged me when they beat MCU. I ain't heard from them since. Don't message me when you win, but then don't message me when you lose. Because I be wanting to know how you lost too. Don't just tell me how this team ain't this and you did this today. Then the
Fanatic.
next day when you lose, I don't hear from you, dog.
Fanatic, bro.
I ain't a one night stand,
Don't
bro.
come on here acting brand new, bro. You know what it was. It was either a player missing, we didn't have a good practice, right? It was too cold. I mean, bro, you know it wasn't gonna be, yeah, man, they just was a better
That
team.
was a better team.
Yeah,
That
it
was
ain't
a
gonna
better
never
team.
be that. It's gonna be one of the others. You know, they gonna do a whole lot of excuse making. So I
For
don't
sure.
even want to hear it. When people tell me, yeah, we didn't even have my best player, bro. If y'all notice, I turn because I don't want to hear it.
I don't want to hear that,
Bro,
man.
that ain't why you lost. You lost because you wasn't the better team. That's why you lost. So just go ahead and admit victory. Cause listen, you know how they say, I was what they say, my name is such and such. I was an addict, right? In order, hey, in order for you to admit that you need to learn how to be a better coach, you gotta admit that you lost because you got out coached.
That's a fact.
Until you admit that you're not a good coach like you thought, you cannot come in at a Coach Blue level. You cannot come in at a Coach Mark level. You cannot come in at a Coach Josh level. You can't. Okay, I know it looks good, sound good, and all that. It may be something that you want, but you got to take your bumps and bruises, and you have to go to some of those coaches clinic that y'all don't go to and learn something.
For sure.
Then you understand, like, hold on, damn, they've been running this play against me the whole time. I ran a defense that suits that. That is the perfect defense not to
That's a
run,
fact. Yeah,
to lose. See, a lot of the coaches don't even know what they're looking at.
for sure.
So, my guy, Coach New, I get you. I understand. I appreciate you, bro, what you do for them babies.
For
I
sure. For sure.
appreciate how you trying to get them on the exposure. But listen, bro, you can admit that you are rec level. Y'all do a hell of a job versus CDJ. Y'all gonna do a hell of a job versus the 404. Hell, Ellenwood Gators. Y'all gonna do a great job versus these teams. But please, for the love of my goodness, just stay away from them. Just stay away. Any team that say they national, bro, you got my permission to say, nah, bro, we ain't ready.
Right.
We not ready. Okay.
Right.
So I think this was the game, as I was trying to tell them, Frankfurt will win. Um,
For sure.
very, very accurate, for my record
But
this
before we
week,
get to
man.
that, before we get, I got one more, Ken.
Go
I
ahead.
got one more before we get into how your record is this and that. Even though we know who has the better YNC record, which this week is YNC. So therefore, I will catch up. But before we get there, because I don't want to go there just yet, before I give this last person, he did not win. He did not win, but I want to give a shout out to Coach Mario of the East Side Babies, bro. Coach Mario of the East Side Babies, bro. I just think Coach Mario, just for some reason, are playing the toughest teams in 11U. He's just playing the tough. Coach Mario, literally, I don't know if Coach Mario just likes to just run in the walls or something, but it's like Coach Mario said, I'm gonna start my season off with the top 8 teams in the 11U bracket. If Coach Mario gets an opportunity to play in anybody, like he ain't get if y'all look at Eastside Babies, they didn't get no warm up game. They ain't went out there and played the the Idaho Potatoes or the Wisconsin Cheeseheads. They ain't played none of them. They ain't played none of them, bruh. They is outside playing Midwest Boys. They outside. They outside playing Voodoo and Bessemer and walk down game. So I want to commend them for being outside, man. I want to commend the Eastside Babies and Coach Mario for being outside. I definitely think, Coach, keep going, bro. Keep going. Because where I seen your team yesterday, I'm like, them boys is getting better playing all this tough competition. You gon' in the words of Coach Nuke, you gonna step on a lot of people, bro. You gonna step on a lot of people. You gonna knock a lot of people out of ranking conversation. You gonna knock a lot of teams out of ranking conversation. Just keep going, bro. Keep going because you literally went against guys. You went against teams that has been in nationals held up probably since they was damn 6U and 7U, man. So just keep grinding, coach. Because I'm telling you, like, you're gonna see, bro. Eastside Babies is a team that's here to stay. All the matter of fact, all the PvPs of the world, I'm tired of seeing y'all play Florida teams anyway. PvP versus Eastside Babies. That's a game. Those are the type of games we want to see PvP playing. Because again, PvP. What's the plan, man? I'm nobody. I'm nobody. But what's the plan, man? What's the plan? Now we can go ahead, Ken, and get into how your record is slightly better by I think 3 games, which again my YNC record is unmatched. But we can get into how your record is slightly better than my record. Even though
Well,
the people got a way better record than both of us, but go ahead.
no. You can't tell me all of them people was accurate. We talking
Hey,
about
hey,
as a whole. Some of them lost a
hey,
lot of games.
I'm just saying, bro. According to Micah, he said that the people, they're undefeated. The only people that's right is the people, man. The audience, the chat is undefeated.
Nah. The people do have a better record, but they
Thank you, Micah.
just took a nasty L today because 70% of them said that Stepdome was going to beat Frankford for some reason.
All of
So
y'all are disqualified.
so they 13-1. My guy
They're all
Born Chasers
disqualified.
is 9-1. So, it's good. It's good right now.
Nah, bruh. I'm talking about individuals. Like,
I
for
feel that
instance,
individual, but they all
yeah,
disqualified.
let's give an example. We could talk about 35 loaded. We could talk about Lee Thornton.
He
We could
definitely
talk.
took some
We could
losses.
talk. We could talk about a lot of these folks that actually.
Mr. Lawson, he took a loss. He took a loss today. He took a loss today.
Who?
You 9-1. You
Who?
9-1.
What
He
game?
took one yesterday. He
Oh,
won.
I'm
He
sorry. I'm
won
sorry.
today. He only won. I
Okay,
mean,
okay.
he only took one loss. Well, shit, he ain't take no loss this
Ain't take no
weekend. His
law this
only loss,
weekend. My
yeah,
only loss is so icy versus Georgia Packers.
Packers. Yeah,
Stop playing on my name. I don't lose.
You got a L.
Listen, Ken, if you know, you know. Stop it. Stop it.
Hey,
Stop it.
hey, listen.
Stop it. I am who I am because of that type of stuff.
I hate this dude.
Hey,
I
Listen,
bro.
hate this dude,
Do you
bro.
got the record up?
This dude, bro. Oh
Well, hey,
man.
well,
Wine
mine
C
is
is
like
that's when I'm my
I'm
best
like
though.
16-3.
I'm at my best at wine season. I'm
Yeah.
throwing that out there. I'm at my best at wine C. It's wine C week. This is when I'm my best. Don't the coach Trevons don't come on here with that Midwest Sawboy stuff because you my dog. And for some reason, man, I be going with my heart. And my heart this whole preseason has been leading me astray. This week, I'm not going with my heart.
so to get this right, my record is 9-1.
correct,
Absolutely.
correct.
So let's get some. I have the best record out of us three.
No the hell. Hey,
You
you
Out
don't
of
have
got
as
y'all
many
less.
three,
You
games.
got
You don't
less.
have as
Season.
many games.
percentage wise, yes, for sure. You like 91%.
All right, cool. So
Well,
guess what?
90%.
I'm picking every game y'all pick this week. I'm gonna pick it. I don't give a fuck. It's Georgia versus Georgia or whatever. I just want to see how great I
Hey,
am.
hey, listen. I would tell you this. I ain't showing you my picks now. I ain't doing no prediction. Listen, you gonna have to give Micah your stuff. I'm gonna give him mine secretly. You thought you gonna pick every pick that we picked?
No, I'm saying no. When I'm saying I'm gonna do
Oh, you
every
said
Every
game.
okay.
Yeah, I'm saying
every
Team.
I'm gonna do
game.
every
All right.
game.
Okay, bet,
Hey,
bet.
Yeah, you think
hey,
I would really follow you?
Hey, yeah.
hey,
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 hey, that thing nice.
What they say?
hey,
What that boy say? Blind leading the blind.
hey,
Hey,
hey, born chasers now. Look
hey,
now.
bro, I got night got.
Everybody start the season shooting a good percentage. Everybody start the
Yeah,
season
hey
shooting
man, yeah,
90%.
I ain't bragging right now, man. You know, I gotta do a little bit better in that Y and C. Now I did good in the preseason last year, but I messed up towards the end, and that's the one he wanted to count. And you know, but it is what it is, bro. Hey,
Hey
what's up,
man,
man?
great weekend of football for
Yes, sir.
sure.
I was about to ask you, man, what you saw? What was your takeaways?
Man, it was a good weekend of football. It was. I mean, from what? Like, just what did I take away from what?
First,
Just
you let me ask him this, Ken. You went to the Voodoo game.
Yeah.
Does Voodoo look like they're hitting a different stride, or you feel like, oh, they kind of just look how they've been looking? Did you see a different level of intensity? Just give the people an insight on that. You
For
wanted to
sure.
see what was
That,
there.
yeah, most definitely from the coaches. Like if you even watch the video, they talked about a little bit of the YNC preseason within the game. You know what I'm saying? They definitely understand Wessex State. I just think they're a big team. I feel like all our number one team, when it's a big game, they're gonna show out. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna live up to the hype. So the intensity from the players probably wasn't there because it was like it was nobody else around at the park. It was nobody really there. So I don't feel like the players were super jacked up to play 10th Street. You know what I'm saying? But they went out and handled business. It was 20-0 first quarter. But intensity wise, I didn't feel it from the kids. I felt it from the coaches. And that's good though. Like kids can turn it up at any time. I think come Thursday night in Alabama at 5 o'clock, I think it's gonna be a zoo. I think it's gonna be a zoo. So that's what I got to say about that.
Okay.
Yeah, man. We seen some good football. But so I'm gonna start with it's a team that I seen, man. And I want to kind of brace this, right? Cause there was a situation with me. I don't know why people be trying to test me, but it happens. All right, so a coach for the Louisville Panthers was asking me why I'm on this sideline, basically insinuating that I'm with the other team. I'm on the sideline. Now, here's the problem that I want to say. Me and the gentleman, we talked, we had our words, we exchanged. Now, this is what I wish would stop happening. If I was somebody else, it could have escalated. I stopped talking to the man. Now all of a sudden, I'm talking to the lady. Ladies, if men are talking, please stay out of it. Please. Don't escalate it. Just stay out of it, please. Because it had I been someone else, could have escalated and all that stuff. Just please stay out of it. But my whole thing was I was trying to take pictures of the kids, and people gotta really stop being combative for no reason. And I knew this person, it has to happen everywhere it go because two of them say again, damn, we doing this again. So when you say something like that, it lets me know that I'm not the only person that you get into it with. This is an ongoing thing. So please, when y'all go to somebody else's event, be respectful and mindful that you don't want to mess up or ruin what somebody else is trying to build. That's all I'm gonna say on that. I ain't got nothing bad to say about the lady. I got nothing bad to say about the gentleman, but I would like to, ask them, bro, to behave if y'all go to somebody else's stuff. Now, if it's yours and you want to make sure that you ain't never get a event again, by all means, you know what I'm saying? Move furniture.
But so
This
That's what
man
you
is
want.
crazy, right?
You
I'm
know what I'm
saying,
saying?
All
so
right.
so the problem was that you picked against them.
I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
I knew
I'm
a couple of coaches on that team they do watch the show.
Mm-hmm.
okay. So nah, I mean, like, bro, I'm gonna say this shit, bro, because like I had a couple so I used to parents say, "Oh, Zay, you against us?" But it was in a planned matter. You know what I'm saying? And like take this shit the same way Stephen A. do it. Like and if like, bro, this is entertainment. That's literally what it
Mm-hmm.
is. If
For
we
sure.
right, we right. We wrong, we wrong. But we don't hate your team because we could pick your team to win a game the next week. It's not that. It's not personal. Everybody you football know, I genuinely fuck with everybody in the country. I go super hard for my state, but I genuinely fuck with everybody in the country for sure. If I pick against your team, it's not personal. I just think you're gonna lose that game. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And
Right.
there's
Right.
nothing wrong with you losing that game. Like, bro, we are literally what they do on ESPN. We're bringing that shit to you football. This
Hmm.
shit ain't never personal, bro. We're just
Right.
giving the people content. That's what we doing.
For sure.
But that's what
Yeah.
they doing, and I'm just assisting. You know what I'm
He just born
saying?
chaser.
Yeah, bro, I'm just assisting, bro. Like these guys, it's not never personal. And shit like that, that's fuck shit. And that's what we
Mm-hmm.
don't need in youth sports. If somebody pick against you, my nigga, pop your shit. One of them might come after the game, say, I told you, I'm a post you popping your shit. Let's go viral.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's not personal with what we doing, man. We're literally just having fun and bringing what they do in NFL and college to youth football. It's never personal. You think goddamn Kirby Smart gonna tell goddamn what them folk name is? Hey, boy, you pick against me, boy. Don't come on my locker room and interview none of my players. Come on, that's ignorant, bro.
Yeah.
For sure. For
But
sure.
Kirby Smart might say some smart shit like, "Yeah, I
Yeah.
did see your prediction, goddamn. Yeah, you
Mm-hmm.
was wrong this time." It's
For
not
sure.
personal. This is content. We are creating content for youth
Mm-hmm.
football to make it a better place.
For sure.
That's all I got to say on that.
For
Right.
sure, man. What you got, Panay?
I was about to ask Zay. He was there for Eastside Babies versus Walk Down game. So I want to ask him the same question I asked him about Voodoo. About do you think Walk Down gang is hitting their stride, or do you think it's a couple more tweaks they might need to make for them to be able to get over that hump
I
Thursday?
think I think they understand what they're good at.
Okay.
Like it's not just look at it. It's not too many interceptions anymore.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's not too many big time turnovers. They understand who their guys are. And if we continue to put the ball in our guys' hands, we can win some big time games. I think they understand that. So the team we seen a month ago versus DMV, I feel like they're a totally different team now. Yeah, they did get LA Mike, but they also is just limiting the mistakes on offense. You cannot think you're going to win a top 5 game, a top 10 game, and you're throwing 3 interceptions. It's not going to happen. So let's get the ball in our guys' hands. Our running back. You got one. You got LA Mike. You got Ryder, number 8. Let's keep the ball in those guys' hands. Let's keep it 2nd and 5. Let's keep it 3rd and 2. That's what y'all are best at. So I think they understand that when they're 3rd and 15 and 3rd and 20, they're not really a good team. You know what I'm saying? So they just got to limit their mistakes. And shit, we're gonna see Thursday night what it is and what it ain't. I think they went really where they were supposed to be at right now.
Hey, let me also, I gotta bring dang, I forget coach's name. From walk down game to the front of the congregation.
Coach Fu?
No, not Coach Fu. With the dreads.
Oh, I forgot about his name. So I
Forgot
know
his name.
exactly what you're talking about, though.
You
My
talking
man.
about Jack?
Yeah,
Yeah.
was it Jack? No, I don't think it's Coach. He got the dread?
Coach Jack got dread.
All right, so that's him. Let's come to the front of the congregation, sir. Now, he was a little upset that I told him, bro, that they should kneel the ball. The man sat there and said, I should mind my effing business. Okay, all right, cool. I accept that. But let me say something, bro. This is what I do. I'm not going to lie to you, bro. I got a problem with coaches who try to run the score up. It always bites you in the end. Like literally, if you see that kids have been getting hurt throughout the game, this is to coaches. And you literally have an opportunity to get all of your players from out of the game safely. And it's only seconds left. Why not kneel the ball? All you got to do is kneel the damn ball. That's it. We could basically eliminates a couple things. Kids from fighting, injuries, right? You got people out there that plays very dirty. I seen, you feel what I'm saying? I've seen it too many times. But if you got an issue with the fact that I'm saying something based on the safety of your child, then that's a problem, bro. Because I can promise you, when it comes back and bites you,
right,
I'm going to be the first one to come back and say, tried to tell you, bro. I tried to tell you. You feel what I'm saying? So, hey, man, it is what it is. But yeah, bro, I had to share that. I had to share that because y'all brought them up and it kind of
triggered it.
Yeah, not trigger, but reminding me that
You, for sure.
matter of fact, like this happened. But it is what it is. But hey, I want to talk about that Frankfurt Chargers versus the Rare Breed game. So I don't know if you was there, Zay.
Hey, before we get into that though, Ken, before we get into more game at that 30-minute mark, can we go ahead and hit that? Can we get our quarterbacks or performers in, man? 30 minutes
Hold
in.
on.
If we ready for it. If not, we can go ahead and hit the game first.
1 second. Go ahead, though.
All right. So as he getting that, man, I don't know which one he gonna put up first. I don't know if it's gonna be our top 11 U quarterbacks. All right, so it's gonna be our top 11 U quarterbacks.
Nah. Player of the
It's
week.
gonna be perform. All right, so it's gonna be our players of the week. All right, man. Players of the week. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, bro. I vowed to myself that I wouldn't do any repeat players of the week until at least it's got to be a month later before I repeat the kid. Like before I started this, I told Ken, "Hey, there's no repeats. I'm not because it's too many kids in America to be giving somebody player of the week twice. That's I can't do that." Well, the lie detector determined that was a lie. The only repeat player of the week so far is Kazi Harmon, man. That man had 4 touchdowns, 100+ rushing yards in a pure dominant performance. I literally could not, in good conscience, not give him player of the week in a back-to-back situation, regardless of anything, because I can't slight him. He's that freaking good, bro. Let's go to the next one.
All right, let's see.
Hey, man, the next one. Shout out to the young boy. Another 10U. This is another team that's looking for some July 1st players, by the way. Shout out to Carter, man. Carter McKeithen, defensive lineman for the 10U DMVU. He led this weekend in a dominant fashion with 3 sacks, multiple tackles, and a win over Aztec. I wanted to make sure that I don't forget my big boys. Y'all be saying I forget my big boys. Hey, this week I dug down and I found my boy Carter, man, in a dominant performance this week. He's a dog, and again, DMVU, they looking for some July 1st players if you up in that region. Let's go to the next one, Ken. All right, we got another dog, man. Devon McMillan, running back, middle linebacker for AUHOA Sauce Boys, man. The young man had a touchdown. He had 4 carries for 120 plus yards. Then he came back on defense. Also had 3 tackles. For those who might be wondering, this is 00. Hey, man, they had an impressive win to shore up that they are no doubt the #1 team in Florida, as they have literally, I think, in this preseason, probably knocked off anybody who wanted to play them in Florida that had aspirations of even talking about they the #1 team in Florida. See, I like how the Sauce Boys is handling business down in Florida. They ain't just calling themselves the #1 team based on what they did last year. They're calling themselves the #1 team based on what they're doing right now. And that was a shot at somebody who won today, by the way. Let's go to the next one. All right, King Lanford, man. King Lanford. To see him play in person, you got to watch him. I welcome anybody, man, that's at YNC this weekend to pull up the King Lanford in the Red Breed 9U game. I got 2 Red Breeds on the dang on players of the week. This was a bad weekend for me, man. King Lanford, man. Quarterback, man. Shout out to King Lanford, quarterback for the Red Breed 9U. King Lanford had 2 touchdowns. I believe one was passing, one was rushing. He had 75 yards passing, and then he had 100+ rushing yards with an amazing completion percentage. I chose King Lanford for those. We about to get into the game, but I chose King Lanford because I believe this kid was the reason that they were able to uh, ultimately knock off the Frankford Chargers, because they were able to spread. Once they went to that spread formation, and shout out to Coach Pat, once they went to that spread formation and they were able to put some of those linebackers, they was able to put some of those linebackers in coverage. From there, it was just a done deal, man. They couldn't cover that speed. So shout out to King Lanford. You are you just a dog, bro. And I believe it's one more, Ken. I believe it's one more. But this kid probably got MVPs, players of the weeks. This boy got off verbal offers. He got all kind of stuff, man. But we never want to slight you, bruh. We never want to not give you your flowers when you deserve it, bruh. Man, we got Lil Rod, man. Roger Lewis III, bruh. Athlete, 12U, Miami Gone Ravens, bruh. He had 100+ all-purpose yards. He had 2 touchdowns. And again, it just looks like this kid is he's just well before his time, bruh. It looked like he's just ready to go on and play some high school ball, because everybody he playing against right now just don't stack up to what he got going on, man. So shout out to Lil Rod and the Miami Gone Ravens, bro. That's it, Ken. You can go ahead.
Hey man, Lil Rod them, they got a big game tomorrow though. I don't know if y'all tuned into that yet. They play DSC down
Mm-hmm.
South Elite. So
Mm-hmm.
that's a top game in South Florida. Probably the two best teams down that way.
I think
We can't hear you, Ken.
yeah, we can't hear
Now
you. I
I
think,
was
man,
saying
go
the
ahead.
last game that I didn't like, the last game that I seen versus what team was it the Outlaws? I think I'm not sure exactly, but my thing is this, bro. I believe what you just said. I think these kids are just afraid, or they just a fan.
Yeah, I want to
I
tackle
like
that
I
boy.
literally don't know what it is, bro.
I don't want to tackle
No,
that boy.
It's hey,
no,
They don't want to tackle that
no,
boy.
I
no,
don't they
no.
don't want to tackle that man,
They don't
Zay,
want to
that
Bro,
tackle
you
young
that boy.
man, bro.
can't, bro. You can't. Bro, listen, bro. You're 12 years old. It's elite. These kids are elite. Like, I was just talking to somebody about that shit today. Like, bro, it's Kazi right there, bro. He not there. Why would a 10-year-old be scared of Kazi? He's the smaller kid on the field.
No, they
Mm.
can't just they it's a
You can't.
difference.
That's what I'm trying.
They
Like, you
can't
can't
touch
tackle
him.
him. You
They
can't
can't.
tackle him. Lil
Yeah.
Rod is the same way, bro. Like, go back and watch Lil Rod film at 9, bro. Like, Lil Rod is the same way. Once he hit their edge, it's over with. They not afraid. I think they are definitely fans now that he's 12. That's just like
Mm-hmm.
when B5 was 12. Yeah, they are definitely fans now because the kid is what he is. You know what I'm saying? But bro, you can't tackle them kids, bro. Like, you can't tackle them. It's hard to tell your outside linebacker, bro, hit Kazi. Bro, I can't, bro.
I
Like,
can't.
I don't
I'm
know if he
trying.
coming or he
I'm
going.
trying.
Yeah, like same with Lil Rod, bro. His footwork is crazy. I don't know if he's
Man,
coming or he's going,
hey,
dog.
bro, it looked like he did that whole drill. You know, they run and then they got to do the little tapping of the toes and go back, go around and bro, I said, God dog, did he really just get away with that move? Now, I don't sometimes, bro, I don't see that versus the Georgia Eagles.
But all right, so now you have it's a different because his O line never really been that great.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? But he did get off on the Georgia Eagles also. Now, the last time they played, I think he was hurt. That was when they came
Yeah,
to
he didn't play
Atlanta.
that much. Yeah.
But now, when they played at Southern Hospitality, he got off, bro.
Yeah.
But I mean, bro, these kids are just elite, man. I really was just having that same conversation, like, why are they afraid of these kids? Or nah, those other kids are just that much better.
Yeah, man. I be like, cause that's what I seen with Beast In. I'm like, okay, Beast In to give him a shot. Bro, them folks, it's like they was diving on purpose. Like just before they even get to him. Like, bro, you either don't want to get trucked. I don't know what the heck it is, bro.
YouTube,
Man.
Yep.
it's y'all,
What? What we do?
No, no, no,
bro.
no, 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 no.
Oh,
Not y'all.
it's
It's us.
oh
It's boy.
It's y'all, bro. But these kids watch so much of YouTube, bro. By the time they get in the game, their mind is gone already.
yeah,
They are most definitely fans. The
man.
parents are fans also. Cause soon as they do something on somebody, oh, but we just shut B5 down. Well,
Yeah.
city life.
Oh yeah, nah, he was tough. I seen him since he was at I believe PME. He
Like,
been tough.
but
He's
get what?
been tough.
Soon as the kid had a little game on B5, but we just shut B5 down. Like, parents are fans of these kids also and can't wait on their moment.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just, I mean, I think they're definitely fans, but and some kids are scared, but bruh, some kids are just elite, man.
Yeah, I can agree with that. But yeah, let me get into this game. Cause I don't think was you there at the time, Fanatic, with yes, you was. Rare
Yeah.
Breed and Frankfurt Chargers.
For sure.
Now, Frankfurt came out hot.
Hot.
They were tackling the way they were supposed to, and
Hey
they
y'all, I'm finna hey listen,
what's up?
y'all ride this out. I'm finna come back in like 15 minutes. Wait on me for that so icy motherfucker now.
All right, bet.
You coming back at the right time.
For sure.
Yeah, you coming back at the right time.
All
Let's
right,
go.
so watch the Frankfurt Chargers. Frankfurt came out hitting, right? Fanatic made a statement. Everybody that comes from downtown, come from out of town, come here make a statement, hit. They be hitting, right? Frankfurt came out, they end up punting. They had some success at the run game, but then they end up punting, right, to be safe. They got it back based on Rare Breed touching it, right? And so they jumped on the ball. So now they in their red zone. They're in the red zone. They come out, they score. And next thing you know, they end up doing an onside kick. Almost gets it back. Rare Breed gets the ball back. First, I think on the initial, they had stopped a Rare Breed, correct? They stopped them on the first. They stopped them on their first drive.
For sure.
Then they get the ball. They get the ball back. Now, I feel like there should have been some urgency right then and there, right? We got to put this game away. We got to put this game away. Y'all doing good on defense. We got to make sure that our offense put some points on the board. It didn't happen that way. Rare Breed comes out, spread, right? Through some slant routes.
That was
mixed it up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Run game wasn't as effective. Let's just be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But they were successful on the pass game. So they moving the ball, and then they end up scoring, right? From that point, Rare Breed never looked back. Now, I want to say this. Frankfurt is a really good team. Act stepped on. Frankfurt is a really good team. Now, when we say it's levels, I have to be honest.
Yeah.
Rare Breed is just a level, a notch above Frankfurt. Frankfurt, they are too slow for Rare Breed. Rare Breed was hitting the outside. Frankfurt couldn't contain them. Then not just that, I see that they quarterback, Frankfurt Chargers cornerback, is a every down player.
Yeah, man, a quarterback plays.
That man was fatigued. You can't play like that, with a team that has so many other weapons and they fresh. You can't play fatigue and then think you're gonna go at the quarterback position and end up doing well. It just didn't happen that way. Now he had some opportunities where some drop passes was happening.
Good quarterback.
So he's a really good quarterback. But at the same time, you got to come in with a real game plan. But overall, they was too physical and they were too fast for Frankfurt Chargers. This was, some good work for Rare Breeds, but they're going to need some speed. They're going to need somebody who can play the defensive end, and have some actual speed, because they took advantage of that. They took advantage of it, and it just didn't look like Frankfurt can compete with this team after a while. In the beginning, they did well, but then after time progressed, came on, Red Breed they just took advantage of it, and they just never relinquish the momentum. So what was your thoughts, man? Your assessment?
Man, I think they had a good game plan. I think Frankfurt came out, they had a game plan. They were even on the sideline saying a lot of what Rare was going to do.
Mm-hmm.
But in the words of a good friend of mine, Coach Kyle, you can know what we going to do, but can you stop it? Can you stop it? They couldn't stop it, bro. They couldn't stop the train. The train was going, it was moving, and it was just unstoppable to stop, man. Again, that's why I end up having to put Mr. King, as a top player of the weekend, because he is one of the driving forces of why Frankfurt couldn't get off. And I really think, man, again, that quarterback list ain't missed yet. I just want to throw that out there, y'all. That quarterback list ain't missed yet, because I did have Frankfurt as one of the top quarterbacks on that list. And anybody who watched the game will tell you, man, the man made some really good throws. It was just some really bad drops, number one. Number two, man, that man played quarterback. He plays linebacker. He plays DN. he plays wing back. He do everything, bro. And I'm like, I'm of the mindset of Ken. I just think, man, my quarterback does a lot. And I understand why. They don't have, they got 15 kids, 15, 18 kids. I don't want to slight the number. They got 15, 18 kids. So, it's a lot of kids that got to play multiple positions and do a lot of different things. But, I think, man, Frankfurt, I'm going to be honest though, y'all. Frankfurt ain't 20 kids away. They ain't 10 kids away. They 3 to 4 speedsters. I don't think they need nothing but that. I don't think they need nothing but that. Go get 3, 4 skilled players. They got a pretty good line. They got a pretty good D line. They even got a pretty good linebacker. It's 3, 4 speedsters that they are missing. But I'm telling y'all, Frankfurt can be in the mix. Me and a coach, I threw their coaches some ideas on some of the things I personally think they should do. But I think they doing an amazing job. Shout out to Coach Juice. But more importantly, man, shout out to somebody who's coming all the way down from Philly. He ain't say, y'all pull up. He ain't say, we this and we that. Y'all meet me halfway. He said, hey, bro, we number one where we at. Y'all number one where y'all at. We'll pull up. Let's go. Let's play the game. You feel what I'm saying? So again, bro, these guys are showing y'all that any other talk besides let's play is scary work. It's just scary work, bro.
For sure.
You feel what I'm saying? So I just want to give a big shout out to Philly, man. Shout out to the Phillies of the world. Shout out to Ohio. Like we got some people that's outside, bro. And we gonna make sure that y'all forever get y'all shine. Of course, y'all know the DMV areas of the world, the Marylands of the world. Y'all been outside, but we want to make sure that we start touching these other areas. And Philly showed us, bro, that it's some really good football being played up there. But I definitely think it's some skilled players being missed in order for them to get over that hump of knocking off those top 1, maybe 2 teams. You feel what I'm saying? But because I think another bad matchup for them might even be Adamsville. But I'm gonna tell you a good matchup for them. A good matchup for them would be Space City, TNT. Those are good matchups for them because
they actually used to play Space City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is now though.
Yeah.
Not 2 years ago. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We talking now. If we talking now, you feel what I'm saying? And not 2, 3 years ago. But now, I'm telling you, Ken, I think they kind of have similar styles. And then that's when I think it'll come down to who's just a more prepared team. See, but the Adamsvilles of the world, the Rebries of the world, their style of football is a little different. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to Coach Blue last night. He said something that's really real. Styles make fights. You feel what I'm saying? When it comes, especially in football, we know boxing, but when it comes in football, but those styles are very similar. So when you play with you Frankfurt and you play a Space City, even a TNT, that would be a great matchup that I would love to still see go on. But I think when they play those teams that could really maybe go to that spread offense, that's when I think it gets a little tricky for them because they don't have the guys that can cover certain positions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, so I agree, bro. I just think listen. I just hope that I don't hear that they were over the team. That's the only thing, bro. Other than that, I'm giving them all credit, all props,
Yeah, for sure.
all praises and all that stuff because they came down here. And like we said, they fought and like, bro, they didn't complain other
They didn't
than,
complain.
a few calls
Yeah.
definitely, should have went their way. However, they came, they played, they end up, splitting amongst the, the 2 games that they had out here. So hopefully, like, cause I was wishing that they got another touchdown so people can know, like, oh, bro, they is something serious, right?
For sure.
And some people, they understand that, but they just will never get that type of credit, right?
Sure.
Me, I'm gonna get them that credit. I did make a pact. I said, if y'all win this game, we gonna promote y'all for a whole entire week, but they didn't get it done or whatever. But we still want to give Frankfurt Chargers their shine and their credit.
Sure.
And shout out to coaches for traveling. So let's go to, I know you talked about it a little bit. Let's go to the CDJ game versus the walk down game. And let's do a
Okay.
little breakdown on that, starting with you.
I'm not gonna lie, man. Shout out to the East Side, man. If anybody who don't know, man, I always try to big up the East Side. Shout out to the East Side, man. Shout out to the East Side babies. I just think they're still they're not that top 5 yet. I think they in that bottom 6, 7, 8. That's where I think they at right now. You feel what I'm saying? I think they need to go and get some games, play some 11, some 12, some 13 type ranked teams or whatever.
Have they won
But
yet?
I don't think they have, man. I don't
Hey,
think they
hold
have.
on, wait. And that's crazy to me. You said they not in the top 5. So you even placed them in the top 5. They haven't won.
No, I haven't placed them anywhere. I
Oh,
said I don't think that they're there, but I think that they can compete with that bottom half. You feel what I'm saying? Coach Trevon thinks different. I just saw him peek up there. But see, unlike you, Coach Trevon, he's actually played arguably 4 of the top 6 teams. He ain't just played one top team and went and hide up in the Midwest talking about we ain't finna do nothing. But
right.
anyway,
Oh,
anyway, you feel what I'm saying? Shout out to the dog, bruh. Shout out to Coach Mario, man. Um, he said stop. They have played 4 top 5 teams. That's
hey,
what I'm
man.
saying. I
Let me
agree.
before you continue. Let me talk to Coach Trevon. Coach Trevon, listen, man. Somebody came to me and said that because I didn't even remember at the time that we was talking about Speed Demon, and you said that y'all team basically beat Speed Demon, and Coach said that first of all they haven't even played y'all this year. That's number one. Number two, the last time they played y'all, they beat y'all 20 something to 7 or something. I might be making that part up. They beat y'all. He said the last time they played Indy Firehawks, they beat them. They said they don't know where you got that you end up beating people, in games that haven't even been made or played, and then a time that y'all did play that y'all lost. So, Coach Trevon, listen, man, I talked to you behind the scenes, bro. I'm gonna need everything that you say to me to be 100% accurate or opinion based, bro. 100% accurate or opinion based. See, I can't knock you for your opinion, but if you gonna tell me something that happened, I expect 100% accuracy, brother. So that's that. But continue about
But
your
yeah,
breakdown.
I definitely think, bro, East Side babies, man, they haven't had an opportunity to play a non top 5, top 16. I think when we see them play, those caliber of teams, I think we'll really see them shine. I personally feel like we saw a lot of them yesterday. We seen them get a lot of defensive stops, right? We seen the offense be able to move the ball and then they'll fumble, right? And it's just small things like that, bro, that they got to clean up the discipline side of the game, bro. You feel what I'm saying? They got to clean up the discipline side of the game. I think that they got to clean up that offense a little bit more. I need a little bit more from that offense, bro. The defense to me showed yesterday that they can play ball with a lot of people, right? I think defensively yesterday we seen they could play ball with a lot of people. So that's where I go with the Eastside babies.
Gotta get
Man,
the offense. Gotta get the offense
they
going.
got to get the offense rolling. Now
Cause,
the walk
cause
down gang,
yeah,
I need
first
to see
play
it.
can't
I will.
be first
The
down
walk
can't
down
be
gang.
number 2.
Yeah,
Second down can't be number 2.
it can't be, bro.
Third down can't be number 2.
It can't be.
They need, additional, people basically playing their part, right? Being successful at what they do. Right now, I seen, number 2 try to run the ball, but he just didn't have nobody open. I seen it. He looked for the pass. It's not there. Pick it up, run. You know what I'm saying? Get some yardage. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. They didn't utilize it the way they were supposed to, but they were on to something.
Yeah. I know
Right
exactly where you're
before
going with this.
halftime, they
Yeah.
were on to something. I don't know why they didn't come in the second half, pretty much utilizing what works. You feel me? Which was number 2 legs, but he can also pass the ball,
For sure.
and what him running and having that level of success, what he did, he opened it up for the receivers
Right.
for them to be successful. It's just that, they didn't, the coaches didn't stick with what they saw was working. And
Right.
that's what I say, bro. When you're out there as a coach, first thing that I'm doing, it's like basketball. If I know they can't stop my center, I'm gonna utilize my center
Over and over till you stop
over
it.
and over, till you stop it. And that's what they should have did. But right before halftime, this man had a high level of success, and they just stopped going. They just stopped going with it. So, a lesson, and in the future for that team, man. First of all, y'all got to understand that number 2 is the engine of that team.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got to utilize him in a way to where he keep the defense on edge. But if you don't know how to do that the right way, then you're gonna continue to have the same problems. So shout out to that young man. I think he's a hell of a quarterback,
For sure.
and he got a promising future. The only thing that I say, bro, sometimes they just got to put him in a position where that he has the opportunity to be able to show what he can do passing
All
wise.
he can do. Facts.
You
All
see
he
what
can
I'm
do.
saying? Passing wise, because I don't think people seen how he throw the ball, his mechanics, the level of accuracy that he has, if he has enough time.
Mm-hmm.
So hey, shout out to that young man though.
Hey, and I'm gonna say this too, Ken. On the other side of that walk down game, I think walk down gang. I agree with Zay, man. I think that what they do, they realize what they do and who they need to utilize, and they utilize the hell out of them kids. You feel what I'm saying? I think the only thing that I have a problem with walk down game, I've said it from the beginning, and I'm gonna keep. I don't like a 2 quarterback system. I don't like one quarterback coming in first quarter, another quarterback coming in second quarter, or one quarterback coming back in third. Because that quarterback that came in first, he didn't set out a whole second and a halftime. So he done basically sat out 20 minutes of a game. Now he's coming back trying to get his mojo back going. And it's the same thing for a quarterback that goes in the second quarter. He didn't set out halftime in a whole third quarter. Now he's trying to come back and get his mojo going. I just think a 2 quarterback system, I just don't think that's a winning formula. And I believe they can win some games. We're gonna talk about if they can beat Voodoo another day. You feel what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about if they can beat Voodoo another day. But we know they can win top games in the age group. But I don't think until you make a decision about who the number 1 guy is, who is QB1. I think until you don't make that decision about this is QB1, I think you're gonna struggle, man, because you gotta be really, really, really on point. It's a few coaches I've seen do it in youth football where they've had a 2 quarterback system. They've done it very well. But I don't see one quarterback coming in tonight. One quarter, waiting 2 quarters to come in. You feel what I'm saying? It just because I'm looking at one of their quarterbacks, really both of their quarterbacks, but particularly I've watched one of their quarterbacks since he was 6, 7 years old, and I don't feel like he's able to play up to his full potential because that's not how he plays. That's not how he plays. One of their quarterbacks is a real rhythm type of quarterback. He needs to get into his groove, like most quarterbacks do. He needs to get into his groove. He's a real pocket passing quarterback. He can really throw the ball at a high level, and it's just like, bro, when I see him come in and I see him not be able to make throws that I know for a fact he can make, it's like, I know what it is, bro. He can't get into his groove. He can't get his rhythm down because y'all doing all this switching out every quarter. You feel what I'm saying? So I think, man, shout out to Coach Fu from that first game that we see him play DMV. Man, that man has really, retransformed the offense, really put in what needs to be put in. But I think the only thing he need to do this week, if I'm just being totally honest, bro, he has to make a decision about who is QB1 going into YNC, because you can't go into that game on Thursday against Voodoo trying to get guys in and out quarter by quarter and not letting them get a rhythm. So maybe you can take advantage of an opportunity to pass the ball. What you think, Ken? What do you think about walk down game success?
Man, I like walk down.
For
You
sure.
know, I'm gonna just be honest though. And we gonna get to that, not now, but we're gonna get to them versus. I like that young man, and I'm surprised you didn't put LA Mike as
He's already been on here, man. He's already been on here.
bro, but you put Kazi on here.
You have to have
It
a
was it was
5 touchdown type
it
of
was
game to make it a
definitely
bin, bro.
worth it.
It's got
It
to
was
be a five
definitely worth it.
touchdown, 300 yards. That's what Kazi did. Kazi made it where it's 5 touchdowns, 300 yards. Then I got to. If you ain't 5 touchdowns, 300 yards, then I got to give other kids an opportunity to get on the list. That's the only reason why LA Mike and walk down game.
Man. Hey, look, hey, I want to share something though. Like, I want to talk about the Clash tournament real quick. I want to talk about the Clash tournament, right? They had about 3 teams that look nationally ready, right? From the 11U, the O Supreme, the St. Louis Elite, that's 13U, and then at the 9U, DBE, man. Y'all need to look out for them teams, bro. I think that this is some teams. This is exactly why we do what we do, because we want to bring teams that's out there that people are not focusing on, you know, and give them they credit, right? And then I want to say this, bro. They definitely got a sleeper team. You know, Bellevue Dashers. I don't know if y'all heard them. You know what I'm saying? Really, really, really good. Belleville Dashers. If y'all haven't seen them, bro, they a really good team. I'm just saying, bro, these are teams that can possibly make the YNC. So this is why I'm bringing them into the forefront so y'all can see them. You know, y'all have a chance to make that observation yourself, man. So if y'all need to know, right, St. Louis Elite, that's the 13U. But can they actually, I just want to break this down though. You know, when y'all get a chance, right, we're going to do a poll. Is this team going to be able to compete with the likes of Fort Lauderdale Hurricanes, right? I'm going to even say, hell, the ABA, yo nemesis. And then I want to say versus the AK boys, right? So, yeah. So, you know, like, this is a team that I definitely want to, you know, bring to the forefront. So when y'all get a chance, man, definitely check them out, bro.
I'm going to tell y'all right now, anything out of Belleville, Illinois, woo, they got to be good. Them trenches. Them trenches.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So shout out to Illinois, man. As I said before, if y'all have not noticed, all this the South, all this the East Coast, them folks in the Midwest, them folks in the North, and we been keeping our eyes on some teams out in the West Coast. They getting tired of all this talk about the South. They getting tired of it. And they putting some stuff together to come down and knock some teams off, bruh. So I just want to make sure, like Ken said, bruh, we keep putting the shine on these teams in the Midwest, these teams in the North, bruh, and some of these teams on the West Coast. Because YNC is better when we have those 8, 10, 12-man brackets. I like it better that way. I like it better when we had an 8-man brackets at YNC.
Hey, so look, though, I'm gonna tell you why I kind of like the O Supreme, bro. You know, they are really good. They like one of them like yo teams, the East Side type team, right? Really good,
gritty,
play with grit. You know what I'm saying? Like, just tough, right? Beat you down, and you know, like they could just get it done. This would be one of them teams that you don't want to play another team back to back. So that's why I kind of like them. Then the St. Louis Elite, bro. You know, I think if I recall, they placed in the YNC and took the 3rd spot last year. So this is another team that I like, bro. They can compete with most teams and stuff like that, and that's why I like them, bro. I think they're going to be, one of them teams that people kind of sleep on again, and they wake you up, right? I know you recall the St. Louis Elite versus your team, so that organization
We
definitely
beat them.
had a potential,
We beat
right?
them at YNC.
You said y'all beat them in YC.
We did. They lost. We lost. We'll take the loss when they came to Georgia.
Hey,
But we beat
well,
them at YNC.
they
We beat
they the
them in the
reason
final.
why y'all didn't go. Cause
Watch
y'all
your
could,
mouth.
hey, listen,
That's not.
cause y'all
That's
y'all could have definitely played versus some lesser competition, and y'all could have recovered and played Woj in the championship instead of the game before. So they kind of messed y'all up, bro. They messed y'all up,
they
man.
didn't. But that's another conversation for another day, man.
Yes,
That's
sir.
another
Yes, sir. Yes,
conversation for
sir.
another day. But we at that hour mark. Zay is back. You know why he back. You know what he want to talk about. Before we get there though, can you put up my my graphic, man, about So Icy, man? You feel what I'm saying? This is what I'm gonna start doing for coaches, man. So that way, when we got some things to say to y'all, it ain't no sensitive feeling. Let me talk about, before we get into the problems that So Icy had this weekend. Let me tell you about how amazing they are, man. The So Icy boys. They are a dynasty potentially in the making. They have been top 5 nationally ranked for 2 years. They are YNC preseason champs. They are road warriors. They have developed some of the most recognized youth athletes in the game. Coach Cal, shout out to the West Side. I'm from the East Side, but shout out to the West Side of Atlanta, man. Coach Kyle is a mentor and a multi-sport advocate. All right, he stands on business for the culture. He builds a brand the right way. He coaches a lot of different sports. All right, now that we got that out of the way, and we talked about how great the So Icy Boys is. We talked about how great Coach Kyle is. We talked about how amazing and everything they do for the culture and for the kids and for the people. Now we can critique and nobody feel like we being personal. All right, there we go. This is what I'm gonna start doing for all the top teams. You feel what I'm saying? Go ahead. What's up, Zay? What's up, bro?
I'm trying to call the timeout.
This what I gotta do, bro.
Hey, listen, I'm trying to call the timeout. Can you grant it?
Uh-uh.
Please, please.
Uh, uh, uh.
I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
get me a flag.
Go ahead.
But y'all be on here tripping. We're gonna start flagging on the play.
What's
Before you
up?
go on about your business, I gotta ask you, was that a troll in
No,
the
bro. No, it's no troll, bro. I'm going to make one for, hey, bro. After wine, see, I promise y'all on Sunday or Monday, whichever one. After wine, see, y'all gonna see something. Hey, can't put the thing up when we talk about Coach Trevon and the Midwest Sawboys. Coach Trevon, he is a leader in the Midwest. He throws good tournaments. He
how
always
you
makes sure
know
he
that
never
you ain't
sleeps
even
with.
been to the man
I'm,
tournament?
I'm just, hey, listen. I've never heard anything negative. I would do the same thing when we talk any rubbery. I would do the same thing. This is
Bro,
what we gonna start doing. So all of that, y'all don't like us. Y'all don't care for us. We're gonna get rid of that. Because I'm gonna start telling y'all all the amazing things these people do, how they are champions in the community, how these dudes, man, they should win Nobel Peace Prizes,
all
all
right.
of that stuff,
You
bro.
good. You good. I just
No,
go
see,
ahead,
you
bro.
can't do it,
Go.
CJ. You came into the game on some born chasers. You know how you came. You've been in this game on some I don't care. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm gonna start being like that, man, so I can give everybody and all these volunteers, as they call themselves, I want to make sure y'all are recognized as amazing men. Hell, I might even start throwing some of y'all team moms in there. A team mom, she's the best water getter. She always has the squirter to spray the kids down when it's hot. You feel what I'm saying? That's what we gonna do. But go ahead, Ken. Let's get into let's get into something that hurt my heart this weekend, man. I don't really want to talk, Zay. I don't really want to talk, Ken. I'm hurt. I'm sad. I wore black today because what do you wear to a funeral? You feel what I'm saying? So I'm just I'm really depressed. My heart hurt. I love Coach Kyle.
Hey, this man trolling.
Who? Who, me?
You giving your damn same speech as it was Bessemer
No,
losing.
no, no. And let me tell you this. Never again. Hey, Bessemer, I apologize. I will never step out again. I never step out on Bessemer again. I for one weekend, I decided to. They gave me a free pass because they said this is Georgia business. They said, bro, this Georgia, you get a pass for this weekend. No, I'm never stepping out of my house again, bro. Because when I did, this ain't never happened to me before in 10U. 9U, 8, it's never happened to me, Zay. I never had to witness my team get beat down like this. You feel what I'm saying? I never had to look at blue just get smacked. Not since around even at 6, I ain't really have to look at this. So this right here, to see my guys, I can't do this again, man. This tore me up on the inside, bro.
So I start off talking. Ken, you want to start it off?
Please, anybody but me. I'm too hurt, bro.
I
I can't
Go
do it.
ahead, bro.
I feel like, bro, the environment was great. Um, like the media, the environment, the fans, the city. It was the perfect setup for that game. It couldn't have went no other type of way. Whenever you scored a touchdown, it was people in the end zone waiting to embrace you. I feel like, bro, you had like people yelling at Cal. He calling plays. You got the DJ playing the music while the kids on the field. Like it was the perfect environment for 10U football.
Mhm.
6U maybe no, 7U maybe no, but 10U taking that next step to becoming a teenager and finna be on bigger stages, bro, it was the perfect environment for that game. I'm gonna get that out the way. Um, Now all the other stuff that was going on around the game, it was a lot of bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Leading up to the game that I feel like should have been eliminated, that I really didn't like. But bro, outside of that, man, the game was a great game. Setup.
Okay, thank you.
Now, when we get on the field,
Hmm.
I just feel like right now, bro, Red Breed is just they're just better than them right now. Like, there's not a game where I go and say, if they play tomorrow, I think Cal wins. I can't say that, but just based off how many points were scored on them. You know what I'm saying? And bro, Red Breed, they just a better team right now, bro. Like they have a guy. They have a guy named Kazi. And it's gonna be really, really hard for any team in the country to stop that kid for 4 quarters.
For sure.
Like if he had player prop from Prize Peak, his shit would say 2 touchdowns every game.
Mm. So far as me, I believe that this same situation happened last night. I mean last year. I'm sorry. This same happened last year. And what I mean by that is they end up so Icy was on the other side of that, right? That spectrum. They beat the mess out of Georgia Falcons, right? Pretty bad. We want to damn near say similar score, right? And I'm gonna go on a limb and say what I said last time. I do not think that Rare Breed is that many points better. And if they make the proper adjustments, they can, they can give themselves a chance, right? By doing a couple things. First of all, this is how I understood that they wasn't even paying attention to the dynamic of the game, right? To the they wasn't really focused on the game plan. Or I don't think they had one to be honest, but they wasn't focused on what should have worked for them. You got two big backs that I seen the majority of the time getting 3 to 4 yards to carry. Right now, they did get hit a couple times in the backfield when they was going left, east or west or whatever, right, left, right. The thing is, you want to keep the ball out of their hands as much as possible. as long as possible. If you keep the ball in Rare Breed's possession, they're going to score. They are a high power offense. That's why you control the game. You go deep into that shot clock. You don't just hurry up, bro. That's not a team that you play hurry up
Bro,
offense on.
no.
What you mean, no?
Listen, how is So Icy going to score? You're talking about Red Breed scoring. How do So Icy score? Like, bro, listen.
I'm telling you how they score.
How?
They
How?
was
Bro,
they was
How?
in they was in the red
they
zone.
have,
How they
bro,
score yet. How
bro.
do they score?
I'm telling you, you
How?
can you first you go downhill. You gotta keep going downhill. Yes, you do.
You're not going downhill on that team for
Yes, the
80
hell you are,
yards.
bro.
No, you're not, bro. No, you're
Okay,
not.
bro. I'm gonna tell
The
you this.
thing is though.
I'm gonna tell you
Go
this.
ahead, Ken.
If they literally had enough, if they end up doing what they were supposed to do, what I thought, I gave my keys for victory. You got two backs. You wear that defense down, bro. Each of them can get 3 yards to carry. What happened? Bro, they gave movement. That's how they got into their red. I mean, they was moving the ball. That's how they got into their own territory. That's how they got into the red zone. But what happened after they got into a red zone? It was I think it was probably like 3rd and 4 or something like that. What did Coach Cal do? He throws the ball. He throws the ball. Now it's 4th and like 4. Instead of just pounding, keep that clock running. You do not want Rare Breed. They scored in 4 plays after that. You don't want them to have the ball, bro. And they wasn't doing themselves no justice because the offense didn't put up points and they kept leaving that defense on the field. And if you got a tired defense versus them, bro, it ain't nothing you gonna do.
Like,
I don't know, man.
them folk
I
came
just
out. Listen here, bro.
go
Them
ahead. I
folk,
don't have
Red
nothing to
Breed
say.
played too high safety the whole game. They took
Okay.
a guy out the box. I just think So Icy is a team where they're used to scoring fast. Like, this is what they've been the whole time they've been who they are. They've never been a team ever. Oh, we gonna go 5-5-5-5-5. They got to get back to the big plays and scoring long runs. That's what this really what it is. Bro,
Mm-hmm.
at 10U, bro, it's hard to go 5-5-5-5-5. Cause the moment you don't get shit or go negative, you off schedule now. You're not playing against kids that you can push around. Them guys coming too. Man, them guys got Mason and Zach coming off the edge. Bro, you not.
Right. Which is why I said go downhill. I
Do you
trust that
not know who they got in the middle? They got Big
bro. It
Bird in the
don't matter
middle.
who they got in the middle.
It does matter.
Long as they lead blocker is blocking the way he's supposed to, bro. They can, like I said, bro. Those running backs can trip on 3 yards. Now I'm not saying that they're gonna win, but what I'm saying is they don't put up no damn 42. If you going deep into the shot clock,
I just think, bro. So ISIS got to score. They know what they have to do. They know what they have to do. You have to be able to score in the red zone. They have to be able to capitalize. Like, my key to the game was getting turnovers. They started the game off by getting a turnover. They just didn't score. Like,
right?
you have to score. That's the name of the game, bro.
They had the
Like,
momentum, bro. They went in it with the momentum. They bro, all they had to do was keep mixing it up, bro. That's literally all they had to do.
I don't know, bro. I just think it was a hard. I don't know, bro. It's that Red team a tough team, bro. They literally gave them a run all game. They literally played too hot all game. They literally was giving them that shit, but it's really tough to run on a team that's just that talented. They're really talented. Same way Bessemer is really talented. It's hard to run. You think a motherfucker can go 20-20, like 5-5-5-5-5 on them big ass kids from Bessemer?
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing. Like, bro, you cannot run the ball on Bessemer 5-5-5-5-5. You got to go bust that motherfucker. Cause get what? Big 58 coming down on your ass. Big number 9 coming down on your ass.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't finna block those guys 4 times straight. It's not
Hey,
gonna
all
happen,
right.
bro.
So I'm your game. Outside of you saying them getting turnovers, what is your game plan then?
That was before seeing the game.
Mm-hmm.
Now going into next week, I ain't tapped into that yet. Before seeing the game, I felt like they had to get turnovers. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew Red River was gonna score a lot of points. So I felt like them getting turnovers that they would capitalize off of them. I feel like they got turnovers, they just didn't capitalize off them. They got two. They got the two I asked them to get. They got a pick six and they got a kickoff. They they got an
Interception.
offside. Now they got an offside pick. I mean, they got an onside kick.
Pick six.
Yeah, they scored off that and then they got an onside kick to start the game off. So
Mm-hmm.
they got two. They might have got one more though.
Yeah, they started out with the momentum, but like you say, bro, it's nothing like it's nothing when you look at the grand scheme of things, bro. It's nothing that you can really do. I'm gonna just be flat out honest because you got first of all 3 people that's in the backfield that can run the damn ball. 3. You don't know, and then you gotta be instant with it. You got to catch all of them players before they get any type of momentum. If you allow Kazi to gain any type of speed, it's over. You want to catch that young man before he get going. The same with Big Mason. You don't want that freight train coming at you full speed. People gonna get out his way, right? So so pressure, more blitzing. Like I think that's what they should have been doing. And to be honest, bro, I think they were in too tight. The fact that you got people that can't not catch them if he's going to the corner, I think it did a disservice because basically what he kept doing was he kept going to running towards the edge, right? The DN, and he was too slow for him. And they could never catch him. So therefore, like, bro, you supposed to move out a little bit. I think they were in too tight. That was
I think it's gonna be a much better game at YNC. The energy not gonna be the same from the crowd. Cal was actually throwing the event, so being there from maybe 8 o'clock in the morning to not playing to 9 o'clock, I'm sure he probably was fatigued. You know what I'm saying? So it won't be the same game at YNC. You'll probably have more refs. It'll just be a more organized, you know what I'm saying, situation. Refs don't know nobody. So I feel like it'll be a lot closer game at YNC. But if Cal was to knock that team off after losing by 20 the week before, 4 days prior or 5 days prior, that'll be a big coaching adjustment. You know what I'm saying?
for sure.
So I'm definitely ready to see the next game. I'm not excited about them being on the same side after just playing the same week.
Right.
But
I thought they were gonna make that adjustment too. They made some adjustments, but that's not one that was
they
actually
actually
made.
moved them to that side. That was the
No,
adjustment that was made.
no,
Bessemer,
no,
so
no.
I
They
was
was
on
on that
Bessemer's
side
side.
from the jump. The only
Mm.
thing moved was they moved Osceola. OG Ducks is now playing Osceola instead of playing, in the same little quick bracket. That's rare. That's the only adjustment they made.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey, bro, but let's talk about this.
Please talk about whatever y'all want to. I have nothing. I have
Bro,
nothing.
this man, Coach Mark, bro, it's an 8-0 ball game. I think end of the first quarter or beginning of the second. 4th and 10. On his 10, he goes for it and scores a touchdown.
Yo,
Like
hey
that,
Fanatic.
that
Hey,
He
was
look.
outside.
Hey, look, Fanatic.
He outside, man. He
Hey, man.
outside.
We on the late.
Are
We at
you
the lake
hurt me,
house.
Cal?
Hey,
You
man. We at
hurt
the
me.
lake house right now. We at the lake
No,
house,
no,
man.
no.
We
Damn
we
all the lake
vibe.
house, Cal. I don't care about none of that. Boy, you hurt me, Cal. And I'll
Hey,
never
now
forgive
look,
you,
Fanatic. I
nigga.
really came over here for you. I apologize, bro. I'm sorry. I can't help you. I know you bad at it. I'm sorry, man.
You hurt me,
Hey,
Cal.
look though. Hey, look, Fanatic. I promise you, it won't be the same next time. All right. I turn my
Cal.
camera out.
You
Y'all
hurt
niggas
me,
see me.
Cal. Now, I
What
can't
you say?
say if I go with you again this week, Cal, which right now I just can't even think about that. But, boy, One of the adjustments, Kyle. You got what's up with this red zone, man? You was in the red zone what? Four times?
Bro, we just shit.
I don't
I don't
know
know,
either,
man.
Kyle.
If you pay attention, we just it was little shit, man. Like I said, you go back and watch the game. That's why Zay, I have a hard time with agreeing with Zay on here talking about, but that's another topic for another day. But if you go back and watch the game, bro, like it never was a time where we just couldn't move the ball. Every drive got killed by bad snap, fumble snap, penalty. Like we never had it. Just we were shooting ourselves in the foot a lot. Now one thing I can say, I feel like we as coaches, the emotions may have been too high for the game. We got to just chill and stick to our script. You feel me? But shit, like I said, we'll see them folks in a couple days again. It won't
It
be the
might.
same. It won't be the
Score in the
same.
red zone,
It
man.
might.
That
Promise you
red
that.
zone. You gotta score in the
For
red
sure.
zone. And Cal, I'm
For
gonna say
sure.
this. I think too, man. Last night I went back and watched some of the highlights of the game today. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. Y'all gave my guy Green a hard time, and I'm gonna say it while Kyle on here. Green wasn't bad. But damn, they gotta score. You can't keep putting the defense in a position where,
Yeah,
they gotta
yeah. Nah, for
every
sure.
single time, bro, a team is not scoring the ball. That nobody wanna keep tackling, bro.
But
I ain't gonna
bro,
lie.
sometimes it's not all about coaching, bro. Niggas gotta make plays. I mean, players gotta make plays.
Mm.
Kids gotta make tackles. Like sometimes it's coaching situations, but at the end of the day, bro, it's 11 kids on the field. If it's a guy in front of you and you don't tackle him,
Man, if you pay attention to that shit, the first drive, we wide open for a touchdown.
like
Like
yeah,
it was a lot
it's
of
like it's not
little
always
miscues.
coaching, bro. Like
We
kids have to make plays.
it was a
Yeah,
lot of little miscues, and
it's
we ain't
simple, bro.
capitalized.
Like
You
when
feel
you're
me?
in a big game, somebody gonna make a play and somebody's not.
Cause shit, I mean, I feel like we had them guys kind of fucked up that first drive. We came out, got the onside, we drove down to the 20. Shit, that fourth down play with nigga wide open. You know what I'm saying? Like just little shit, man. Just little
It
shit.
wasn't a
And
little shit.
shit.
It was a lot of
At
shit,
the end of
Kyle.
the day, we're gonna see them folk. We're gonna see them folk. We're gonna see them folks again in a couple days at
Kyle,
YNC. Shit'll be
Kyle,
different,
can you hear
man.
me?
You know what I'm saying? I ain't studying what you
It was a
talking about,
lot.
man. But we're gonna see them folks again in a couple days,
Yeah,
man.
I just we looking
Hey,
forward to it.
Fanatic.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Fanatic, look though, man. I had to get on here. I had to fuck with you. 'Cause I said Fanatic done put the goddamn background.
Wow,
He done put the
Cal,
background. He done did all that shit.
Cal,
You feel me?
you got me on here last night. I can't. Then I'm
I
looking
say,
for you
damn.
last night, Cal. I'm on here like this. I'm getting a headache having to deal with Comark. I gotta apologize to BC and my dog Kyle, man. But I ain't gonna lie, Kyle. I think, bro. I think another adjustment, bro. I think y'all gotta get you breaking up, Kyle. You breaking up a little bit. Y'all gotta get 10 from outside. Y'all gotta move 10 to that middle, bro. Y'all gotta move 10 to the middle, bro. Lil Green gotta go to the middle, bro. But
Little
outside of
green.
that, bro, I don't know what y'all can do. I'm done. I'm done. As somebody said in the comments, I'm done leaving my house for a hotel. I'm going back home. I ain't getting back into none y'all got going on no more, bro. I'm done, bro.
Hey,
I'm done, Cal.
I ain't even, hey, look.
Because boy,
I ain't even mad
I
at
ain't
you.
even
I can't
bring my
even be mad
camera.
at you.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey, bro, I look
I can't
forward to whatever
even,
y'all can do, man. I'm looking for whatever y'all can do. But I do think, Cal, the next 3 days, red zone, red zone, red zone. You feel what I'm saying? Because you told me last week at Warzone
gotta
it
finish.
wasn't going to happen no more. You said, bro, I never not
Bro,
score in the
let me ask
red
you this,
zone
Fanatic.
again.
Fanatic, let me ask you this. 'Cause matter of fact, you were there last week. That's crazy. I'm glad you just brought that up. The same shit we ran versus them folk. We fucked that shit up every time we ran it. I said, oh my God.
Bruh, you
So
told
what you
me
feel like it was too big? It was the moment was too big for them or something?
your phone breaking up, Kyle.
Wait. The moment was too big for who, Ken?
I said moment, bro.
Yeah, and Kyle, your phone breaking up.
No, you said the moment was too big for someone.
Yeah, it's dumb. I said
Hey Kyle, you gotta wait a second. Your phone breaking up.
I'm trying to add
Oh,
Ken. Ken, you said the moment was too big.
Yeah, was the moment too big? You felt like the
Too
moment was too big
too too big for who?
for like for some of those kids. Some a lot of them
Man,
are
it was
ready,
coaching too. Don't just blame that shit on the kids.
huh? No,
Coaching.
he said that I asked him that because he said that they were, it was a lot of fumbles and this, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, do you basically
Both teams fumble. Referee
do
from
you
the
feel like
snap
the
too.
moment was too big for him?
Referee from the snap too.
and I don't think the moment too big. Them kids done played in
Man,
in,
them kids
in
been playing. They
played
been
in
riding.
big games a long time. I just think last night, man,
Listen,
Red is a
I'm
better team.
listen, bro. They fucked that age group fucked up by letting Mark get a good team. Mark get a good team. He finna ride that motherfucker to sunlight until they 13. That's just what happened. I mean, Atlanta team, y'all let Mark get a team. Kyle tried to slay the dragon, and hang in there. But y'all don't let Mark get loaded. He probably done got like 7 more kids since yesterday, bro.
Hmm.
Like that he finna ride that age group till it's over. So like that's the what's name folks trying to put together teams real. Hey man, it's over with. That man done came put up almost 50 on an elite team. He finna go down to YNC and go the fuck all down there. It is what it is. All the
Hey man.
excuses, all the excuses, and blaming the referee, the chain crew, the kids, the coaches, the people over the PA. Hey man, that man got a team now.
Hey, bro. I ain't mad at. I don't give a fuck. Long as that truck come back to Atlanta. So I
Hey,
said, or Red Breed. I don't care who bring it back. Just bring it. It better be. It better be an Atlanta tag coming back. It better be on an Atlanta tag coming back. I don't care who bring it back.
man, listen, them folk move so goddamn fast, man.
And
Oh
then man,
boy.
to myself, why the kids can't tackle them? Nigga, you can't tackle them if you get
What
out
the
there.
fuck, for real? Then you got Big Boy looking like goddamn a freight train, right? Electric train. That need to be his new name.
Your phone's still breaking up,
Hey,
Cal.
bro, I don't know
Your phone's still breaking up.
what's
Yeah,
wrong
I
with your
don't
Electric
know,
phone,
bro.
train.
man.
That's what you call that motherfucker, the martyr train. He
I ain't
was
gonna lie.
moving full speed.
Media wise, it was a great day yesterday.
For
Like
sure.
we got a lot of content.
Man, your
So
camera went dead lame, man.
I'm still at my YouTube still did what it did.
Unprepared, bro.
Bro, it
People,
was a long
Unprepared.
day, bro. It was a long day, bro.
bro.
Unprepared, DT.
Where your
Unprepared.
extra battery? People like Ken and Fanatic and what my
I
buddy
asked
name in the
that
middle of the
too. I
field,
said, "Where your
Ali.
batteries at?"
They had
You
extra
right. You
batteries.
right. You
You
right,
coming out there
Ken.
with one
You right,
battery, think you
DT.
catching everything?
First off, my pregame has never been 15 minutes.
Look, somebody talking about anybody seen Draco. Well, I'm trying to figure out why Draco was trying to fight. When did media start fighting at Little League game?
Drico was coaching yesterday.
That and that's when I got them. My face dropped when I seen Draco walk out there. I said, "Oh my god, he bringing that ABA dust over there on these folks."
Stop playing, my boy.
Man, again, I ain't got much to say about so icy. I've
Yeah, man.
already.
Hey, I can say this though. Deuce did it, like I said yesterday, man.
No,
Deuce
he
did
did for
amazing.
sure.
He did amazing, man. He stayed poised the whole duration of of the game, and he wasn't really just looking to run or anything like that. He actually stood in the pocket, passed the ball when he what I'm saying, when it was open, ran it when he
Did
saw
Kaiser
opening.
really have
So
5 touchdowns?
shout out to him.
Nah, I think, yeah,
One of them got
nah,
the
nah. He
ball
didn't have.
back.
I think Kazi maybe had 3 or 4. He had about 3 or 4. Hell, it felt like 10. It felt like 10. I ain't gonna need a lot of y'all. It felt like every time he touched the ball, he scored. You feel what I'm saying? So,
That was
but
definitely
it
the
was
biggest
3 or 4.
game I think we're gonna see in Atlanta this year, hands down. That was an amazing atmosphere. But yeah, it don't come with talking about the kids wasn't ready. I think if the kids ain't ready because they weren't prepared ready, like all this shit fall on coaching. Now they can bounce back and do better, or probably even knock them
Mhm.
off. But this past Saturday, but that shit was a donkey show.
Like I said, bro, I seen it last year. I seen, like I said, with Georgia Falcons, bro. Seen them get beat down, and then they next time they played, the results was different. So it's just all about preparation and making adjustments. Now that's the one thing that's the one question that I feel needs to be answered. Is can he make the proper adjustments? That's the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't make adjustments. They just continue to play their
They
own
don't.
style.
Yeah, they can't because they don't know how. Not speaking on so ice. I'm just talking about
Yeah.
overall.
Yeah. No,
Yeah. So that's what it is,
I don't
man.
think anybody outside of a lot of rare people, outside of rare, because I've asked a lot of people have hit my inbox, and I mean a lot, over 20 have hit my inbox, and I've asked all 20 plus. Be honest, it's Sunday. Did you think they would lose like that? And nobody has said yeah. So a lot of people had rare winning, but nobody had rare winning like
The,
that
the,
yet.
the speed was too much. I didn't get to see a lot of the cheetah kid. I thought he was gonna be a huge factor, but they run too fucking fast, man.
So hey man,
Mm. But yeah, let's get into that
all
11U
right.
real quick.
So as
11U
he pulls it
quarterback.
up, man, we transitioning over to our top 11U quarterback list. It's so ironic that this young man's name was brought up because give a big shout out to Drico of Elite Youth Sports Network, EYSN. He actually came up with, I want to say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 8 guys on this list. Drico came up with 6 of them. I did 2, or whatever. So this is my first list that I've ever done where I got more than 6 people on it. Because as y'all know, as we get older, you start to get into different levels of quarterbacking. They really throw the ball more. They're really more dual threats. So you're able to assess a little bit more. We got more film on them from 6 to 11, all kind of stuff. So we've definitely expanded the list on this 11U bracket as well as 11U got some of the top quarterbacks. I've even reached out to some other guys, some coaches within the age group, but I definitely wanted to give him his shout out. You can go find a list once we get off the show at National Sports Chat and Sports Fanatic on Instagram. We're going to have the list posted. We're going to tag all the players and the coaches as we appreciate y'all just giving us the opportunity to just share y'all kids. So this is what you will see on the Instagram. But so yes, at the first, man, we got Terrence Square the third, SED quarterback, man. Y'all make sure y'all go follow him at Box Square. Amazing quarterback. If you've seen, he's been amazing. But I think his game versus the Party Boys. I'm sorry. I think his game versus Brick City.
Brick
I think his
City.
game versus Brick City really demonstrated where this kid's trajectory is going to go this year. One of the most exciting players that I'm looking forward to see play this weekend at the YNC is Mr. Terrence Square himself from SED Party Boys, man. Let's go to the next one, Ken. This kid right here, Jace Jenkins, man, of the Mac Dolphins. Hey, bro, this kid right here, bro, if you think of the Mac Dolphins, all last year, no disrespect to nobody, he carried them on his back. He carried them on his back. Now, they done went out there. They done got some running backs. They done got some July 1st kids. I'm going to tell y'all right now, they a scary team, bro. They a scary team because you still got the general. You still got Mr. Jace, and now he got everything you need to back him up. 11U, we can't just say anymore that 11U ain't no competition. Just hand the trophy over. I think
But I already told you that the 11U is probably the most stacked, far as like teams that can
still don't
knock
agree
each
with
other
that.
off. So
Still don't
yeah.
agree with that.
Yeah.
But that's
Yes.
another conversation that
All
we're
right.
gonna have later. Just hold up, man. We're gonna have that talk later on. We got plenty of days for me to botch you. All right, I'm gonna cook you later on, bro. Let me get through Mr. Jace. Thank you, Mr. Jace. You's a dog. We all look forward to seeing you play really, really soon. on that national stage again, man. Let's go to the next one. Caden Pouncey. Hey, man, I pray to the good Lord on this amazing Sunday that they don't stop you, Mr. Caden, from playing on one of the biggest stages in December because you deserve it, bruh. This kid right here, bruh, when we talk about big arm, Caden Pouncey is it, bro. The quarterback from Brick City, bro. Again, I pray to the good Lord on this Sunday that they don't stop you from playing on one of the biggest stages in December, bro. Because I think this kid, I think he's going to shine. They're going to have to remove some kids, and when they remove some of those kids, a lot of stuff is going to fall back on Mr. Pouncey. But I've seen in spurts that he can handle it. You feel what I'm saying? So shout out to Caden Pouncey. All right, we got Mr. Colin Jones from DMVU. Got an opportunity to see this kid play in person. First of all, man, I'm gonna tell y'all something, bro. When we talk about demeanor, poise, attitude, swagger at the quarterback position, he embodies that. Like this kid embodies everything that you gotta say about poise in a situation. I want y'all to really think, man. I always give Mr. Yaya his credit, but somebody got to throw him the ball. You feel what I'm saying? Somebody got to throw him the ball. So for this kid, I seen this kid take a loss one day and bounce back the next day. Poise, chill, swagger, relax, never rattled, never frustrated, never crying, never begging for a call. Pop, hit, smack. He gets up, he plays ball, bruh. He gets up, he plays ball. So I want to give a big shout out to Mr. Poise, Mr. Swagger himself, bruh. You are a dog, Colin Jones, bruh, from DMVU, man. Also, that's another team if you're in that area. They looking for some July 1st kids. And that should scare the hell out of y'all in 11U. It should scare y'all that they looking for some of those kids. Right here, man, my next guy. This is one of the kids that I chose. Remember, I only chose 2 kids on this list. I only chose 2 kids on this list. I let my dog Drico, he's an 11U coach, so I let him do the choosing in this one as he hit me up. Anybody in 12U, because I'm about to drop my 12U quarterbacks. Anybody credible in 12U that want to give me some names, if they some good names, I'll post them. You feel what I'm saying? But this is a kid that I chose. To me, man, butter, bro, butter. And like I told a lot of people when I chose him, being a quarterback is not all about being able to throw the football. If that's the case, they need to go get them MVPs back from Lamar Jackson. You feel what I'm saying? If that's the case, Kyler Murray probably wouldn't have been drafted. You feel what I'm saying? Being able to throw the football is not the only thing that makes you great, as well as the Jalen Hurts of the world, as well as the Cam Newtons of the world. It's can you throw the football? Can you make plays? Can you win football games? This kid wins football games. That's what I care about. At the quarterback position, can I see you make plays that equal to winning football games? Butter wins football games. Mr. Ethan wins football games. You feel what I'm saying? And I just want to make sure that on this show right here, we give Mr. Ethan his flowers. You feel what I'm saying? Because at that quarterback position, he is truly what we consider a dual threat. His legs are amazing. He has amazing legs, bro, or whatever. So I just wanted to make sure, bro, that Mr. Ethan, aka Butter, got his flowers. Boy, this man right here. The picture speaks for himself. The picture, if y'all remember, I made a whole song about when they was coming to town, bro, just because of this guy. Woj is coming to town last year because of this dude. Now you put him on Bugatti. Now you put him at the helm of Bugatti. Mr. Brody Blake, again, this is another guy, can do it all. This is a kid, man. He can actually sit in the pocket if he wanted to and dice you up. The kid can sit there and slice and dice and do whatever he wants to do against any defense, bro. This kid is coached up. You can tell he's trained up. He is a hell of a quarterback. You have something you wanted to say, Ken? Okay, I thought I seen you
Nah,
saying something. We can go to the next one. I think this is the last one.
it's the last one.
Nah, it should be one more. But Jace
Who was
Gaddison
that?
out of Legacy U, man. This is another one of my picks, man. This is another one of my picks. Again, bro, it's just certain kids, bro, that I feel like don't get the shine that they should get. You feel what I'm saying? Based on what they have accomplished, bro. This kid, bro, Legacy U is a really, really good team that goes up against a lot of powerhouses. Sometimes they win, sometimes they lose. But in every single game, you can never say that this kid didn't put them in a position to win. Again, playing the quarterback position to me is about winning. I don't get caught up in who throws this, who can spiral that, whose arm is the big. I don't give a dang about none of that. Does the guy win? Does he make winning plays? When we look at Jace, we can say this guy makes winning plays. He is that good. You feel what I'm saying? So shout out to Mr. Jace. And if that's it, Ken, then cool. But I thought I had one more. Let me know. If not, put back up my flyer because there's definitely one more on that flyer.
Oh, 1 second. Right there.
There he is right there. He at my bottom right, so he probably at y'all bottom left if you watching on your phone, man. We got Mr. Caden Wyatt of the East Side babies, bro. Hey, Ken, I snuck this one in on you. And I really don't gotta say much because Ken said everything that needed to be said at the beginning of the show about this kid. You feel what I'm saying? He talked about how he can run with his legs. He talked about how he can really throw the football very well. All he needs is to be put in a position to be able to do so. So we definitely, again, when we talk about kids and quarterbacks that put their teams in position to win, I think you gotta put Caden in the mix. He puts his team in position to win. You feel what I'm saying? And I definitely, bro, despite some of the losses that they've taken, I just feel like I had to give him his flowers. I had to talk about how Caden is just one of those guys from the East Side babies. And again, not too long after this show, you will be able to go on the Instagrams of National Sports Chat and Sports Fanatic to see these top, I want to say 8 quarterbacks, man. I went 8 quarterbacks deep. You're going to see the top 8 quarterbacks in 11U. And what I really love about this, what I really love about the 11U quarterbacks is I don't think anybody can argue that I had to go 8. You feel what I'm saying? I think as well, we're looking at 8 teams with 8 quarterbacks that's all outside playing. So that's the great thing about 11U. We moving on to 12U, y'all. Don't say I ain't give you the opportunity to throw your hat in the ring to talk about the top 12U quarterbacks. Again, bro, we gonna spin back. Once we get done with 12, and I'm gonna dip into a little 13. We moving to the linemen. I'm telling y'all now, we moving to the linemen this week. It's time I show my dogs, my hogs, my big boys some love. So we moving to the O line first, man. We moving to the O line first, or whatever. But we gonna finish this. Hey, talk to me. Talk to me too. I see you. I see you in the chat. Send your quarterback to National Sports Chat or Sports Fanatic, so we can definitely do our due diligence. I'm gonna tell y'all like I just told a parent when they asked me where do I sign up. You don't. You don't. You can't pay for this. You can't. There is no price. I can't be bought. And people have tried. I can't be bought, y'all. I don't need your coins. I can't be bought. The only thing you can do is send film. That's all you can do, bro. All you can do is send film and get outside, bro. You gotta go play some football games, bro. You gotta be playing some football games and you gotta be outside. Send that film to National Sports Chat. Send that film to Sports Fanatic on Instagram. Hey man, when we go to your kid page, make sure that your kid page is well up and running. You know that they got pictures, they got their videos up, they got their highlights up. We're gonna also go back and watch some games too. We're not gonna just strictly go off your highlights. We're gonna go back and watch some games, bro. But we want to make sure that we do our due diligence. But more importantly, on this show, y'all will always see us highlight these kids, bro, because they are the ones putting the work in, bro. So we want to make sure that we give these kids they shine.
Hey, man, again, at that clash tournament, there was 3 teams that we
Mhm.
noticed that good enough to play on the national stage. Make sure, right? Make sure y'all go tap in and watch these folks. The O Supreme, 11U. We talking about
Mhm.
Midwest teams. See, you remember what I told you? We trying to get a
For
Midwest
sure,
team some
for sure.
credit. So it was the O Supreme, that's 11U. We talking about the 13U. Y'all should be familiar with the
For
St.
sure.
Louis Elite. Then you talk about the Dirty Birds
Mhm.
Elite 9U. We talking about hard nose, smacking, very good sleeper team. You know what I'm saying? And then we talking about Belleville, that
Get it right, bro.
Belleville
Because that's who I like.
Dastards. Make
That's the
sure y'all
7U,
tap
right?
in with them, bro. They not that one. I think believe
Okay.
they the 9U,
Tell me
bro.
that
They
7U
9U.
you said
So not
earlier.
every
Because I've watched them. I think you said a 7U earlier, if you remember. You said a 7U team a little
yeah,
earlier. Yeah,
yeah,
but we're gonna
probably.
give
I don't know. Probably.
I'm gonna find that
Nah, but
7U
look,
team you
man.
mentioned.
The Dirty Bird.
That team is really good. I was watching the other day. It was a 7U team on that Generation Next page. I'm gonna go back, find them. I want to get them all they credit, bro. I'm telling y'all they're really good, but I gotta find them. I gotta find
So the Dirty
them.
Bird Elite, right? They headed to Alabama. They headed to Alabama, and they suspected and projected to definitely be in that top 15. So make sure y'all check them out. You remember, this not one of them situations where y'all like, man, you told us about Speed Demon. You told us about, bro. I'm just trying to put some teams
Yeah,
on
yeah,
y'all
yeah.
radar, bro.
Yeah,
That's
these
what
is
I'm
proven.
doing.
These
You
are
feel what I'm
proven.
saying? Trying to put
These
some
are
teams
teams
on y'all radar,
outside.
man.
These ain't teams saying what they gonna
Yes,
do.
out there
Yeah,
in
for
the
sure. These are
Midwest.
teams outside. Shout out to the Midwest.
You know what I'm saying? That's looking to go Y&C. So we definitely invite and teams that want to go to the Y&C. So that means they want top type smoke. So, for y'all that's out there, make sure y'all tag them because y'all know what we do, bro. We bring
Hey,
exposure to as many teams as possible. But
hey, Dirty
anything.
South, come on the show this week, man. We want to talk. We want to talk what y'all gonna do at the YNC. Hey, Ken, let them know, man. Hey, Ken, we gotta find time for them if they want to come on, bro. I know they in a. Hey, listen, wifey from Illinois, so I understand. You feel what I'm saying? That time difference is crazy. But if we can figure it out, and y'all can come on around 9 p.m. Eastern time, we would love, bro. Ken, we got to get them on between Tuesday and Thursday. Well, Tuesday and Wednesday. Thursday we will we already be there. So we got about 3 days, man. I only want about 15, 20 minutes with y'all, bruh, to come on the show during the week so we can talk about the YNC. I want y'all to tell me what you're gonna do. I usually don't go with my heart at the YNC. I only go with my head. Outside of the YNC, I go with my heart. But it's something about the Midwest teams, man, and how gritty and grimy y'all are. Y'all are near and dear to my heart, and you might just can convince me if you come on before we choose. If you come on before we choose, you might can convince me to go with you. But I don't know because the last time I went with my heart was this weekend, and I'm broken. I'm broken, and I'm hurt, and I haven't felt like this in a very long time. But that's another story that
Hey,
I just gotta get over.
real quick, which games you lost? Stepped on.
I ain't gonna step
Oh no,
down.
you picked Frankfurt. Huh?
Yeah. I lost Cheese, I lost Louisville, and I lost so I lost 3 games.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yep.
My
But
record my record is exact. My record is on point, bro. My record is on point.
yeah, it's
Again,
not, it's
we
not
know that I have the better YNC record. You're not good when it comes to the YNC. You don't know, bruh, because you don't understand the pressure that come with it. So again, we shall see. And one thing about it, hey, you know what, bro? I'm gonna say this too. I'm If you pick the correct champion, I think you got to get like an extra point or something because I'll be picking the right champion. You
Extra
might pick
point.
you'll pick the better first round. I picked the correct champions. You feel what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm gonna win that too this week, bro. I'm in my bag. I'm back. I'm not about my heart this week. I'm not about my heart. You feel what I'm
Oh
saying?
no, sir. Bessemer is in there. You all about your
No, no,
heart.
no, 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 no. That's all head. Ken, what do you mean? That's all head. That's head hard. That's everything, bro. That's faith. That's family. That's football. Shout out to him. That's faith, family, football. Bessemer would have never. They would have. I ain't seen them lose like that ever. And mind you, I've been watching them since they were 6 years old. Never. If
So
Bessemer ever lose like that, Ken, I just don't. My world is upside down, bro. My world is upside down. I need to. I gotta call the boss on Monday. I can't come in. I gotta figure some things out that's going on in my life, bro. But that's it, Ken. That's all I got for you.
yes,
I'm
sir.
mad
Yes,
anyway.
sir. Hey man, we appreciate y'all. Make sure, man, y'all go tomorrow. We be on National Sports Chat. So make sure y'all tune in.
Please,
I
we
believe
choosing this week.
hey, I believe we be back on this platform next Sunday. So
Mm.
hey man, make sure y'all like, subscribe, and leave a comment, share it. And if you on YouTube, make sure I definitely like, comment, and subscribe. And go to the IG, fanatic fanatic sports fanatic
Mm.
underscore. Make sure
Mm.
y'all go and follow that page. Y'all been doing amazing. We appreciate
We
everything.
appreciate y'all
Uh,
for sure.
AT,
Coach D,
ADC,
man.
look,
I love Coach D. I
AD,
love that
we
girl
ain't
for real.
tuning in.
She is the
That's
ultimate
cool,
troll,
D.
bro.
It's all
She is
good.
the
I
ultimate
still
troll,
love
bro.
you. I
Youth
do.
football will miss Coach D in about 3 to 4 years, bro. We will miss you,
Oh,
Coach D. We
facts,
will miss you, dog, for sure.
facts.
Um,
Nah,
we making them picks this week, y'all. Make sure y'all tune in so y'all can be on here. Y'all are 13-1. But I'm gonna tell y'all, the YNC always catches us. Well, catches y'all, not me. I do my best at the YNC. But the YNC always catches y'all. Make sure y'all tune in this week when we making those picks. So that way y'all can determine who was right and who was wrong, man. Can't wait to
hey,
see some
Coach
of y'all
Devon,
Thursday too.
what you put duck for? He said, who you like?
We gonna
I
see,
get to
man.
that, Antoine.
We gonna get to that.
Rodriguez,
You
I get to that.
we
Um,
gotta
yeah,
you
you
gotta
trying to
watch.
expedite my process,
Yeah,
man.
you gotta tune in. Give us an opportunity to do our due
I gotta
diligence.
see. Look, they actually get to play games before they potentially see each other. So let me
No,
go ahead and do
no,
my due
no,
diligence, man.
no. These picks will be made before Thursday. I'm putting that out there right now, Ken. We
Huh?
are making the picks before. We are not going down to the YNC until the picks are made. These picks will be made between Monday and Wednesday. I am not going to let you sit and watch games and then, oh, well, I get the. Nah, we ain't going day by day. Heck no, bro.
I
Heck
might want to
no.
change my pick.
Exactly. Exactly.
Things
No.
happen. Things
Nah,
happen. Things
well,
happen.
well,
Listen,
nope, nope, nope,
injuries
nope,
might
nope,
Hey,
come
nope,
into
nope.
play.
once they lock, they locked. I ain't gonna
Once
lie.
Yeah.
you lock these in,
Hey,
you can let me know if you want to do it Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. My suggestion is Tuesday. My suggestion Tuesday. You may say when. That's fine. Wednesday, fine. But I'm telling you, we ain't leaving Thursday without them picks in. You got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, man. Get your picks together, dog. Get your picks together.
all right, that's a bet. He said, "Why is he preseason on the way? Can't wait." He says to run up a good donation. All right, but yeah, man, y'all be easy, man. Appreciate all y'all.
You
Appreciate all
hurt
y'all.
me,
I ain't
Kyle.
making that pick yet. I gotta
You hurt
actually
me, Kyle.
think
You
long
hurt
and
me,
hard.
Kyle.
Schemes,
You hurt me.
huh?
Now I'm just telling Kyle we leaving, so I'm just reminding Kyle.